this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play on Ni No Kuni 2. In the last episode, I can't even do a summary. Too much happened. Basically, Mousinger's good. He's leading Ding Dong Dell. As you can see, not Evan, sorry, who's that? Roland, his name's on the screen. Roland isn't feeling too great right now. He kind of looks a bit corrupted. Let's find out what's going on. Let's jump straight into this episode. Forget the old episode. That's old news. History. Boring. That's old. This is new.
Roland! What?
What the heck is going on? I'm okay. Anyway, never mind me. Did you see that sky? Batu and the others went out on patrol over that way, didn't they?
Gosh.
Gosh, yes, they did. What sky? What happened in the sky? I didn't see the sky. What happened in the sky? Did I miss something? Oh, this happened to the sky. So, Doloran has all four of the king's bonds. Basically, the big creatures that get bonded to, well, supposed to get bonded to all the kings, but he's basically just stole them all. And with them, he can, was it like the great horned one, I think he can summon? Which I guess is just some huge evil baddie that we're going to have to end up facing. I'm sure we'll be able to handle it though. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that thing is, but that thing crushing into the ocean, I mean, it's not going to be a good thing. I don't think we're going to like break it open and it's an enormous piñata and it's full of candy. But oh dear, what's that? It's like getting rid of all of the water. I mean, you can just tell it's not good, can't you? Just at a moment's glance. I don't know. I think that's Batu and the Sky Pirates.
It's torn the very sea asunder.
Oh, is that going to be like his castle, do you think? Yeah, I wouldn't fly any closer than that, guys. This doesn't look like a safe place to land. Is that a creature? Is that the Great Horned one? God, I thought it was a castle. That's how big it is.
Is that a kingmaker? If it is, it's the biggest I've ever seen.
Well, he could just go and crush it. He could just go and step on all the kingdoms, couldn't he? And these are all of the other ones, the other kingmakers that he's collected from the other kingdoms throughout our journey. We haven't done a very good job at stopping him throughout all of this, have we? But I mean, we tried our best. He's a tough cookie, isn't he, Doloran? Do you reckon they're going to do the switcheroony where there's actually someone else commanding Doloran and telling Doloran what to do? They always do that in these games. They always make it out like, I guess they kind of did it with Mousinger, trying to make him see the villain, but then it was actually someone else controlling him. But they always do that all the time, and you always see it coming. It's never a big shock. Ha ha ha! The Horned One has returned to us at last. Now, the people of this pathetic world shall give their souls to bring my beloved Alessandra back to me. Are they like bats or something? Are they flying? Okay, they don't look like bats. But they don't look friendly either. More citizens for my kingdom. More power for my king's bond. And with every soul I steal, the more glorious my realm will become.
Ahoy there.
Here we are, Your Majesty. Back in one piece. Near enough.
Forgive me.
I'm afraid we have some rather troubling news to report. We sure do, but I think you'll probably guess what it is. Yeah, I pretty much have. Guess what it is. Anyway, forget about the giant evil monster that's gonna kill us all. Look how high I have decorated the place. Look at this palace room. Look, I got some water down here for swimming, and then down here there's another pool of water, and then I have a little staircase. Oh no, I don't have it. Yeah, a little tiny staircase, little tiny steps, little tiny blink and you miss some steps. I was probably going to save the game. I can't remember the last time I saved the game, but yeah, I've upgraded the palace and kind of just the whole kingdom in general, which means there's a whole bunch of new research I've been able to do. I was able to recruit some more people. Basically, I have been a busy Stampy and been working very hard. I can't leave without hearing what battle in the... Oh, okay. Sorry, I just got... So, yeah, I'm going back. I'm going back, Evan. It's all right. So, the Horned One really has returned. Indeed, we encountered the creature in the skies above the Blackened Isle. I recorded it on a memolith. You need to see this. It appears along with a large landmass, which can only be assumed to be the continent that was lost when the Horned One was sealed away. It's enormous. Look, it's Longfang.
Ah, but not just Longfang, lad. The whole blessed lot are there. Brine Schemer, Bastion, and Oakenheart too. 'Tis a veritable Kingsmakers conference.
But there's something different in their bearing. These are not true kingmakers. They are Phasmas, created through the power of the stolen King's Bond, I would assume. Well, whatever they are, they created some kind of barrier to protect the Horned One. Indeed, the moment the barrier was raised, the fiend began absorbing a succession of spheres of pure light. Scant moments after absorbing the first of these spheres, the Horned One began to expel a great cloud of black creatures. Yeah, and they went flying off in every direction. Luckily, not too many of them were headed this way. They look horrible! Now, as to the nature of these spheres of light, it is my belief that they were souls, distillations of the very essence of life. The Horned One is absorbing the souls of the people of the world and transforming them, enslaving them.
Oh my.
That's awful. You remember what Dalaran did to Vermine when the life was leached from him? When he became little more than a walking corpse. This is what happens when a person's soul is stolen. Are you saying that's happening to people all over the world? Even as we speak, they're being turned into the living dead? How can we turn them back?
Well,
I cannot say for certain, but there must surely be a way.
And how about there's none round these parts, as I've had their souls taken hostage, I ask ye?
I think we may have Lofty to thank for that. Hey, me? I ain't done nothing, man. Nothing, I swear. You didn't have to. What's the one thing our nation has that the others don't anymore? That's right, a kingmaker. The bond between you and Evan is still so strong that it means we're going to be protected.
Yeah.
Not bad, Mr. Kingmaker. Not bad. Ain't it, though? Reckon I had a little inkling it might be something like that. Stands to reason, done it? Me being all important and all that. But why has he done all of this? Why would he be so desperate to bring back the Horned One in the first place? I believe I can help you there. Your Majesty. You must forgive the intrusion, Evan, circumstances being what they are. Not at all, you're very welcome.
No.
Now, on the subject of who Dalaran is and what exactly he might want, I believe I have some information that might clarify things a little further. 2,000 years ago, he was the ruler of a nation known as Allegoria, and he made a pact with the Horned One. Though this was a small and insignificant kingdom, by enlisting the aid of such a kingmaker, he fought to make an Allegoria great, to bend this singular evil to his will. That tallies with what Nell told us back when we first learned about Dalaran. But things did not go according to plan. Instead, a terrible tragedy befell the realm, Far from growing great, it disappeared from the world entirely. It is believed that he was unable to contain the fiend's all-consuming corruption, and that the entire continent Allegoria stood upon was spirited away to a place between worlds. Whatever happened, Doloran would appear to be determined to revive this vanished land.
What?
But why? Why would he want to bring it back after all these years? I don't know, but I think I understand why he needed all those King's Bonds now. Without them, he couldn't hope to control something so powerful.
Well, whatever with an inkling as to why or not, I'd say the Swab's wish is more and a little close to coming true. 'Twas a kingdom-sized chunk of land appeared alongside that great creature, that's for certain.
But if Doloran's got what he wanted, why would he be stealing everyone's souls? He needed followers, subjects. The more powerful he grows, the more powerful his kingmaker grows in turn. And one whose ambition stretch as far as enlisting the aid of such an utterly evil being will surely not be satisfied with merely receiving his lost realm. Now that he's now I'll start that one again, shall we? No, now that he has the means at his command, it would seem he is intending to bring all the people of the world under his dark dominion. So he wants to take over the whole world. Well, we can't let him. We won't.
Yeah.
And how exactly are we supposed to stop him? You saw the size of that mountain of spikes he calls a kingmaker, didn't you? There's one possibility. Mornstar, the sword said to have been sealed away, the Horned One's evil all of those centuries ago. Mornstar? Alas, its whereabouts are no longer known. But there is time yet. The great evil gathers its forces still. If the sword can be found before it reaches its full strength, we may yet stand a chance. But how do we find it if no one knows where it is? How indeed. Any tale 2 millennia in the making will almost certainly be more fantasy than fact by now, and surely no records from the time remain. 2,000 years, eh? I think we might know just where to find the records from that far back, don't you, Evan? Of course, the library in Goldpaw. You're right. If anything from back then there did survive, I bet that Bodley will know all about it. There, it seems we have a plan of action. We will inform the rulers of the other realms of all that has come to pass. We will rally them to the cause and make ready to take the Horned One by force. You will seek out further clues as to Mornstar's whereabouts. All right. Very well. Until we meet again. Right, looks like once again our Ni No Kuni journey has caused us to go after Moonstar or Mornstar. Anyway, that is all well and dandy and all very exciting and stuff. But wait till you see my kingdom. You are gonna absolutely love this place. I know I got new research topics and all sorts that has been ready. So let's go and do. Oh yeah, I upgraded the amount of money that I can store in my coffers, which is good because it means that I can kind of go away for kind of longer and not have to worry about it all filling up too much. So look at all of these upgrades that have been ready to go. So basically, I had a whole load of places that did have more upgrades that I would be able to do, but I just hadn't had the chance to actually do them yet because I didn't have a high enough of a level. But now I've leveled up the entire place. It means that there's been loads and loads of new things. That's all good in that. The downside is that now to upgrade it again to the next level, I need to get 100 people living here. Hopefully, after all of this stuff has happened, there's going to be more side quests for me to be able to complete, and then more people that I'm going to be able to bring back to Evermore in order to, basically keep on growing and upgrading, because this stuff affects everything. Like, to be fair, I do get into the habit of, not even reading what I'm upgrading, but it actually helps out with my combat and skirmishes and traveling around the world, and basically, it's just making everything better. But yeah, look at all of this stuff, and then I got all of this new land down here as well, where I can just keep on just building more and more things as well, which is, exactly what I'm going to do. So what I think I'm going to do for now, before we go and head back to Bodley, I think I need a bit of time to prepare before I go back to Bodley, because I've run out of King's Guilders already. Oh, that's not fair. I did go a little bit crazy, didn't I, to be fair, just spending all of the money. But yeah, I think I do need a bit of time to prepare myself before going back to Bodley. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time at Evermore. I'm going to start a bunch more research going. I'll probably just leave the game on for like a day or something just to build up my supply of King Guilders again. And yeah, make sure I'm absolutely ready and then possibly do some side quests and stuff as well. And then we will go and head to Goldport and we will speak to Bodley again. She's the lady of the lipstick, if you can't remember who Bodley is, if you're wondering why I'm making such a big deal out of it. But look, isn't this nice? I got a big circle in the middle here. I think it looks lovely. So yeah, that's going to be the plan for the next episode. But sadly, we have run out of time for this one here. There will be a link down in the description to the next episode once it's online. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!